Bounces back out to Konecny, who rotated back. He'll go across to Ristolainen. He'll wind in, fire save made, rebound, Couturier! He scores! Point number 500 for Sean Couturier! And the Flyers get the first one just a minute and 18 seconds in. They will move it up in across the line. The pass goes down low, twisted right on through the blue by Lauko, but the Flyers recover. Konecny leaves it for Couturier. He's swarmed upon, but carrying on his Michkov. To Konecny. Konecny finds the late man, Sealer, who fires and scores! Nick Sealer joins the rush and buries it. 2-0 Philadelphia early on. Here's Michkov, deals it off. Tippett fired it wide in the corner. Michkov gets it back. Michkov, he's effective out high or down low. Here he is out high. Holds, waits, fires and scores! Matvei Michkov has his first goal at the Wells Fargo Center. And the Flyers are back on top. It's 3-2. Tippett will drop it back to Drysdale. Moves to the middle. And now it's Tippett. Very patient power play here. Man's getting anxious again very quickly. Here's Frost. The shot goes wide. Konecny rams home the rebound. They score. And the Flyers now a power play goal on home ice this season. They tied the game at 4.
De-involved. It allows guys like Konecny and Michkov to kind of use their skill.
Chance here for Couturier. He scores. Couturier just kept hammering away. And finally, he tucks it past Gustafsson. Second of the day for Couturier. Flyers trying to locate the puck, and they do. They get it to center. Couturier battling a loose stick. Moves it up. That loose stick almost got in the way again. Now here's Michkov with a pass down low. Couturier into the middle. They score! They score! Couturier is checked. Sealer gets that to Sanheim. Sanheim ahead. Empty net. Cates to Couturier. What a hat trick! Second hat trick in regular season play. Third of his career overall. The captain makes it 7-5 Philadelphia. And the Hats are coming down. Now, these are numbers I used to have to dig up with a Legion of Doom, Bush. But 12 points now. Konecny, Couturier, and Michkov. I know they weren't really as aligned there on that empty netter, but Couturier and Konecny each have 5 points in this game. Michkov a couple. It's been a while, I think, since one line had double figures in points for the Flyers.
Yeah. Manson up top, McKinnon off the bench. For Sammy G. Left it for McKinnon. Got through a couple of Kraken players. Nate, far side, shot! Score! Chris Wagner. He settles it down, and he rips it past Grubauer. It's his first of the season, and the Avs have the early 1-0 lead. All eyes on 29. Left 14 wide open. Never got through. Finally sent ahead for McKinnon. He's got Morgan to beat. He's in 1-on-3. Slides it up top. Ivan shoots, and that's blocked. Alexiak's huge leg in the way. In front. Kovalenko! Had it stopped by Grubauer. Score! Ivan, why are you bugging? Into the circle he goes. Everybody down and out. Middlestat gives it up. Lehkonen shoots wide of the net. Avs can't find the twine right now. Here's Makar. Back to Mikko. Swung to McKinnon. Darting and dancing. Lehkonen shoots. Artturi Lehkonen. He squeaks it through the 7 home of Grubauer. Casey Middlestat back up for Mikko. Here's McKinnon. Shoots. Short side play there, and the Grubauer sniffed that out pretty well. Rip to Makar. Mikko one-timer. He scores! Mikko Rantanen. That puck is loose. There goes Grubauer to the bench again. Fed it ahead. Rantanen in full pursuit. Empty net for the Kraken. Mikko shoots, and he scores! Rantanen's second goal of the game from below the dot. And the Avs regain the 2-goal advantage. It's now a 5-3 game for Mikko.
So on this 5-assist night here for Nathan McKinnon, puts on the brakes as he flies right by.
Putting on some pressure in the Dallas zone.
That's 3 straight shifts for the home side that they've been able to play in Stars Ice.
Nice move to Shane. His shot scores! He found a hole as it leaked through Blomqvist.
It's been one of the better starts forechecking for the Dallas Stars in recent games. All four lines have been on it.
Penguins, they are returning home. There's a shot, score by Marchment. On the left wing side, it's Marchment. Now Heiskanen. Heiskanen, left wing in the circle. Will bank it, gets off his stick, still across. Heiskanen scores! What work between Heiskanen and Marchment? And in front, looking for a cutting Letang. Could not connect. The Stars numbers the other way. Marchment with Sagan fed there, score! Duchesne for Marchment. Mason Marchment along the end line, bumped up high, a shot, score! What a shot!
I love players that know what they want to do before they get the puck. Watch this. It comes across. Mason Marchment has been miraculous in the game tonight, avoiding checking that one touch into the high slot. Who the first star of this game is going to be. that's the 5th point of the night for Mason Marchment.
Last victory here was on Friday against the Pittsburgh Penguins. Now have won 2 out of their last 3 overall. Breaking up ice, Voronkov with a chance. He scores! Takes a hack from Cernak, escapes McDonough, and continues to hang on. Now he guides it up high. Werenski to Marchenko. Werenski touch pass. Johnson, he scores! He ties the game. He's back. Kent Johnson, and it's 3-3.
Power play unit, this man, Marchenko, he's a sniper. The other team knows it, but Kent Johnson, they did a great job working that puck over to him. He's that threat that can draw people to him, but also...
Werenski shoots and scores! We're tied again!
Seen Kucherov with a couple of those one-timers. Remember the one he missed in the second period?
One of the best in that spot. Just fell down. Oh, look out. Laid by Hedman. Kent Johnson joined by Monahan. Late man Werenski trying to catch up to it. Tapped across. Johnson there. He scores! Kent Johnson!
Here comes Provorov, and Werenski's going to hit the ice here because Kucherov's out there.
Sillinger, nice move. Slipped it right in front. Getting tied up was Danforth. Cole Sillinger, he spots Werenski straight away. Floats up, fires. He scores! Zach Werenski in overtime. 7-6. Fire the cannon again.
Zach Werenski gets his 5th point, but how about Sillinger? Understands the attack here, tries to get to the middle, but this is the key. He gets it back, and he gets it to Werenski. Kucherov goes way outside on the dots when Sillinger had that puck. And Werenski gets back in the middle of the ice. See Kucherov right there trying to get back on the scene. Nice little shake there move by Zach Werenski, and he puts this game away for the Blue Jackets. And they're fired up on that bench.
In the NHL, and here comes the 2-on-1. Short-handed, and that shot goes wide.
Excellent work by Brayden Point. Brayden Point came back and deflected it.
Here comes Gensel. Gensel in. Scores! Jake Gensel makes it 2-0 with a power play goal. Hagel just inside the line, steps into the middle, gives it up to Kucherov in front, and he almost had Cirelli for the tap in, and a heavy stick in front. Now Onanen with his battle down. Here's Kucherov, scores! Nikita Kucherov makes it 3-1. Casey Middlestat knocked down and not controlled by McKinnon, and here comes Hagel, short-handed, he's got help. Hagel across, shoots, rebound, scores! Short-handed goal, first of the season for Luke Glendening. Sam Girard gets out of it, knocked aside by Cirelli, picked up on the levy, tipped in front gate, great save there by Georgiev, that was on Hagel. Another drive, rebound, scores! And it's Anthony Cirelli with a goal in 6 straight games. Up top to Hedman, 20 seconds to go, the man advantage. Into the middle, here's Point across, bang! Drive now into the slotting, and Point scores! Brayden Point with another power play goal.
A
lot of different looks. Kucherov on the left side, then he goes back on the right side, and they look at him and go, Kucher, go anywhere you want. We'll make adjustments. So look at that efficiency level.
Guess who picked up an assist on that one? Brandon Hagel, who has 5 assists in the game.
He will also be in 4 nations. He'll play for Sweden. The Panthers with their 8 players. They have a player on every team, at least one. Tkachuk gets it out. That shot from the point. Score! Mikkola took the shot. There was heavy traffic in front. It winds up in the net. Panthers on the road in particular been dominant on the power play this year. 29% away from Sunrise. It's tied for 3rd best in the NHL in terms of road power plays. Tkachuk in. Got that to Reinhart in front. Barkov, and he scores. I mean, a beautiful play. Barkov finishes, causing problems many times with screens. Here's Ekblad to Barkov. Tkachuk takes the quick shot. What's up to say? The rebound, they score! Verhaeghe able to corral the puck and have time to lift it upstairs. Another power play goal for Verhaeghe and the Panthers. Regather, send it along the kick play. Tkachuk is there. Back down low for Barkov. Barkov behind the net to Tkachuk. And now Barkov again. Out to Ekblad. Shot save. Rebound. They jam for it. Comes free. Empty net. Slam dunk goal for Reinhart. Konechny steals it. They get it to Lawton. Lawton ahead. Pulls off to the bench. Sanheim to Konechny. They'll chip it in and chase. 5-on-5. Now Sanheim gets a piece of a man, but now Kulikov has time. Gets it to Reinhart. That was easy. Got it ahead for Tkachuk, who's had a huge night. And he'll score the empty netter. Another power play goal.
How about 5 points for Tkachuk? 4 assists before that empty net goal.
On the near side, Lizotte to the elbow right in the middle of his back. It's pushed ahead by MacKinnon. He'll streak through the circle and shoot and score! Nathan MacKinnon rips it across the body of Jarry for his 10th goal of the season, and the Avs have the 1-0 lead. He just burst into the zone, got it on the forehand and let it fly. This is Lehkonen into the zone 1-on-3. Lehkonen trying to squeeze it wide on the near side. Bouncing away, top of the circle. Makar comes up with it, slides it down low. Shot! Score! Mikko Rantanen able to bang it off of Jarry and in. His 16th goal, and the Avs have taken a 2-0 lead. Makar forcing the turnover to the top of the circle, making it all happen. Drawn pass to MacKinnon, down low, try to give it across, and it's broken up in the crease. DeHaan was cutting in, back to MacKinnon it goes. She'll wheel high in the zone. DeHaan slams it up, Rantanen short side, score! Mikko Rantanen! He caught Jarry sleeping at the post. He rips home his 2nd of the game, and the Avs have a 3-0 lead. Bottom of the circle, tight angle, he'll find it. And I think this is the kind of game the Penguins want to play. It's slowed down, certainly. And the Avs, they want to get up on their horse if they have an opportunity to do so. Nichushkin takes that puck, brings it into the zone. MacKinnon still on the ice, down to the front. He scores! Nichushkin! A power move to the blue paint. He stuffs it inside the near post, and the Avs have taken a 4-2 lead. Sent down deep, good save there by Wedgwood. Got right to his pads, Avs challenge, and here they come with MacKinnon. He's got Rantanen with him, Nate right up the middle, trying to get through and couldn't on Graves. All the way around for Rantanen, in front shot, score! Artturi Lehkonen pounds it past Jarry, and the Avs have opened it up. It's now a 5-2 lead. What a pass by Rantanen to find his line mate. Slammed rink wide, that's through Taves. Devon Taves drops it off for MacKinnon. He's looking for Mikko, tries to find him one-timer, blocked, gets it back. Rantanen, a drive move, shoots and scores! Mikko Rantanen, the hat trick. His 3rd hat trick of the season. And the Avs have pulled it away. It's now a 6-2 lead with 4:52 to go here in the 3rd period. That's goal 18 on the season. And MacKinnon kept looking for the Moose.
Boy, did he ever. What an unselfish play by MacKinnon. Pulls it back, holds up, and then gets the rebound of his own shot. 5-point night for him and Nathan MacKinnon this evening.
Return feed. He'll chase that one in the corner. Try to move it out in front, and it's knocked away. Pospisil leaves that for Huberdeau, and he gave it away to Kucherov, and it's a break. Nikita Kucherov in, scores! Nikita Kucherov ties the game. It is 1-1.
Jonathan Huberdeau should know better than to mess around when Kucherov is coming at him.
Here's Coleman again to the net, ends up back with ball. Spin move, fires it right back in. Settled by Kucherov. On the puck away to J.J. Moser. He'll leave for Gensel. His drive scores! Jake Gensel stays red hot. That is a goal in 5 straight games. And the Lightning have the lead 2-1.
Things were kind of stuck in the middle. They had to make adjustments ever since Pointer's gone there. It's been great.
33% since November 1st. Into the middle. Scores! And it's Brayden Point again! In his hometown, power play goal number 11. Saucer pass high over the stick of Cirelli. Now it's gathered by Kucherov again. Point can't get the shot away as Huberdeau got a piece of him. Now Point again. Didn't get all of it. Puck is loose. Scores! Anthony Cirelli right on the doorstep with 1 second to go in the power play. It's another power play goal, and it's 4-1. Backlund down the ice. Michael Backlund, and a great back track by Kucherov takes that away.
That goes a long way, boy. A guy who's got 4 points and he back checks.
And then he sets up Gensel! Scores! At Seattle, Santini may be dependent upon to play some more minutes before this road trip is up.
Well, Victor can't be far away, although that doesn't mean everything. He took the warm-up at least.
And there's another goal by Jake Gensel. It is a hat trick tonight for Gensel in Calgary. Point picked up another assist, and we'll see if Kucherov was in on that as well.
Provides a lot for Point and Kucherov as well. But he is a recipient tonight. Little give and go. He takes the line, drops it back to Brayden Point, and Brayden is such a threat that Jake just goes, okay, you take it, and I'll just go to the net. Brayden puts it right on the tape.
It is now officially a 6-point night for Kucherov.
He'll spin back. Lindholm watching him as Matthews plays it to Marner in front. All the way back to 10, and Marner fired that, and it went off target. It's picked off by Marner again, jumping in, a chance, and off the post, scores! Jake McCain has broken the Leafs blue line goal stump. Marner's out. Mentioned his 6 assists. The Leafs had 8 goals against Boston in the season series, and he set up 6 of them. That one in front, scores! A tip by Nyes! And the Leafs have a 2-0 lead. Work his way in. Ekman-Larsson stayed with him and knocked him down. Strong play by Ekman-Larsson, and away goes Nyes. 4 shots in the game for Matthew Nyes, looking for return pass in front, scores! What a beauty! Spin around, go-ahead goal! Here comes Matthews over the line. Nyes will drop it in. I was going to say, Nyes went through a period, 18 shots, and here's another one, scores! He's got another goal, and the Leafs have another lead! Cole scoops that away. Tanev takes it to the corner along the boards. Nyes an outlet to Marner. Swings wide. Has Nyes with him. And scores! Bruins win some draws late in the game in the Leaf zone. Pasternak puts it right on the loose puck. Nyes turned around, but Marner comes up with it. It's got Matthews with him. Matthews trying to track it down. And scores! Mitch Marner with his 5th point of the game.
First career hat trick, 5 points. What does a night like tonight mean to you?
Yeah, it gives me a lot of confidence. I think the past few games I've really caught my groove and played my game. So just looking to continue that and support the guys I'm playing with here.
Sergachev with room for Keller. Across it goes. Sergachev shoots. He sent it wide.
Might have gotten a piece of the shin pad of Freddie Gaudreau.
Into the corner, Hayton off the inboards. He scores! Garrett Hayton! Oh, what a power move, and it's 1-0 Utah!
see what they do here as Sergachev back out high. Keller thinking about it. Keller looking around. Haight. Keller across. Gunther scores! Dylan Gunther! You're not going to stop that! 2-0 Utah! Goes wide, shot on a rebound, just sent wide.
How's that for a smart play from the goal scorer for the Wild, passing it to himself off the boards.
And now here's Cooley. Cooley to the front, they score! Nick Schmaltz! Cooley will pick it up, turnover Minnesota. Keller. Out high, Sergachev. Now Sergachev holds to the front, backhander, they score! Clayton Keller! What a night! A goal! 3 apples! And Utah has busted it open here!
The morale is very positive on the Utah bench. Still a lot of talking going on, coaching, trying to stay on the front foot.
Olimata, and now Cooley, Schmaltz. Across for Keller. Right to the front, they score! Making a 5-point night for the captain on the setup. And the route is on, 6-1 Utah.
I mean, watch the Wild. They're just standing still. They don't know what to do against this dynamic offense. The passing, the skating, the movement off the puck. All they can do is watch that puck get worked around and eventually end up in the back of their net.
Is that Clayton Keller or is it Karl Malone? I mean, the mailman delivers again.
Recovered though to Smith as Eklund once again was the first player to the puck. Handled by Celebrini, but he lost it. Kiviranta on his right. He's got a man with a 2-on-1. Kiviranta shoots. Short-handed goal. Joel Kiviranta. 1-0 Avalanche. Puts the brakes on, protects the puck, hands it off to McKinnon. And now Makar. Snaps a pass right. Drouin back to Makar. One-time drive. Score! Was it deflected by Nichushkin? A power play goal for the Avalanche. Roster upheaval and a shot. Score! Right off the draw. A one-time drive. Natchez on the power play. Unconscious. Manson gets the puck deep. Pirouetting is Natchez. Feeds it back up top, Manson, and across to Makar. Wrist shot, just goes wide. Score! The inboards on the rebound is pulled home. McKinnon.
He's a great addition, but he could have been great in Minnesota. He would have been great in Dallas. There are a lot of teams that would love to have a Brock Nelson. I'll be curious what number he wears. He's a number 21 in New York.
Looks like another power play. It's another goal. Even strength, and once again, guess who? It's McKinnon.
So,
yep, he had 12 games on the injured list at the start of the year. Taves on the backhand, over to Makar. A drop from McKinnon. Makar shoots, score! Cale Makar does it again, adding to his night.
Makes Makar so elite is the way he can move, the way he can skate, and then you pair him with number 29, the way that he can explode off his edges. There's a really good exchange up high here being marked, and then Makar can open up, send that puck in, and a lot of screens down there, and that puck finds the blocker side.
Another assist, by the way, for McKinnon on the goal by Makar, so he now has 5 points tonight. So Makar and McKinnon combined for 11 points.
Casper came back on Greenwood. Ahead for Kane now. Kane turns, looks, Edmondson. He's got it, he shoots it, he scores! It's moving! Referee telling him to move it. Play back down. Now to Brinkett. Cuts to the middle. Shooting! Scores! Back for Seider. To DeBrincat again. Larkin. Forced to the boards and a little stumble there off the push from Samuelson. Larkin able to keep it in for DeBrincat. Kane wants it. He's got it. He shoots it. He scores! Patrick Kane! It's 3-1! Then over to DeBrincat's stick. DeBrincat goes back to Gustafsson. Flips it back for Lucas Raymond. Raymond top of the circle. Down low. DeBrincat across. What a play! Coming over. Rebound. They score! Kane again! Andy Ruff not happy with the referee on the no call. Boy, he's having a vituperative tirade over there.
Seider, he is a beast defensively. He wants to get going.
DeBrincat back, Kasper scores!
Does it again, boy. Buffalo had full possession of the puck. DeBrincat basically chips it off the stick and bang, bang, it's in the back of the net. It's a turnover that Buffalo really, I don't know if you'd call it a turnover or really a steal. I guess I'd credit DeBrincat with a steal because he picked their pocket. It wasn't a turnover.
Another assist for Kane, so Kane's got a 5-point night.
Wow.
Yeah, nice job by both Lindholm and Geekie along the boards. They win a board battle and they get Pastrnak coming late off the bench.
Here's Geekie. Shoots. He scores! The Bruins trying to center it quickly. He fires. Anderson to stop. It ricochets to Pastrnak. Puck's got a little English on it. One of the Hurricanes without a stick. Pastrnak centers, deflected to score! Aho stopped up, had a problem. Geekie to Lindholm. Out in front, kick free. Pastrnak shoots, he scores! And it's pitched back into the Bruins' end. Slapped out to center ice. Geekie delays. Lindholm gets back onside. Geekie backhand deflected. They score! Relayed it around. Robinson there. It's sent out in front. It's time for the Ford F-150 Final Five. Geekie across. Pastrnak shakes, shoots. He scores! Start throwing those hats. David Pastrnak has got the hat trick and 2 assists tonight.
It's just incredible. It's a great pass by Geekie. You got the net drive, which opens up that lane. 1, 2, almost 3 pump fakes on his way to the net. 1, 2, yeah, we'll call it 2.5. And he's able to pull it on the forehand side around Anderson. No chance for the Carolina goaltender. Finishes off the hat trick. But for David Pastrnak, that's his 19th career regular season hat trick. And with 5 points tonight.
Will work its way to the blue line, and a shot from there by Thompson just missed. Smith, Celebrini in the slot. Back for Jack Thompson. Gets it through. They score! Macklin Celebrini ties the game. Now it's Liljegren. Skates free from Nyquist. To this side for Celebrini. Smith. Macklin scores! Macklin Celebrini. He has 2, and the Sharks have the lead again. Now back for Matt Zuccarello. Turn back over, and Celebrini has it at center. Macklin looking on the wing for Henry Thrun. Back around for Celebrini. Here's Kovalenko. Scores! And Thompson behind the net. That shot by Foligno was the 40th of the night for Minnesota, as Will Smith has a look. Gets to the puck, across, and Macklin Celebrini has his first NHL hat trick. Smith out of the corner. Down goes Toffoli. Smith again, back for Tyler Toffoli. He'll send it around for Celebrini at the point. Liljegren loads up, the pass. Smith shoots and scores! They've tied it! Will Smith with 51 seconds to go. It's 7-7. Wow!
Good job getting the puck, getting it away from pressure. Good poise at the blue line, and Will Smith says, thank you, I'm just going to take this. I've got it. Boom. Beautiful shot, beats Fleury. And with 51.5 left, the Sharks have come all the way back, being 3 down in this period to tie it.
A 5-point night for Macklin Celebrini, who picks up the second assist.